How many fire breaths of Oster? 21. How many more have I got potentially? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I get one Lazophos. Ah. If I get one Fire Breath Lazophos tail. For every Lazophos camp I come across. Apart from this one that I've just murdered all of them. Ooh, 2 Ice Breath Lazophos tails, that's nice. 14. How many do I need? Don't know. More, probably. I guess 15 comes to mind, actually. Oh, sweet. No, never mind. Oh, get in with her. We only need 15 Ice Breath Lazophos tails. We're done on them. Awesome. We just need 9 more Fire Breath Lazophos tails. Right, let's go back to the tower and we will camp out by the fire. Problem I have with the new indie game is it's first person. Well, it's not just it's first person, but it's also third person. You've got different camera angles. I'm willing to look past that if they can tell a good story. If they can tell a good Indiana Jones story. And the characters are actually true to the characters. And they don't add all of the modern Hollywood nonsense to it. Jam, the great unfinisher berry. How goes Cowboy Bebop, by the way? Sorry, couldn't resist. Sorry, couldn't resist. I mean, he spoke up Starfield a Storm and it came out and it was meh. What? You mean like he spoke up Fallout 76 a Storm and it came out and it was meh? It came out and it was immediately price cut a day after it was released. Fallout 76 that I bought the deluxe edition for, it was crap. The same Fallout 76 that basically promised the world and did absolutely bollocks, and it had a stupid engine bug where you increased the frame rate and it increased your character speed, or you ran faster by looking at the ground, or you had god rays coming out of every single rock, or they turned around and said, oh yes, the players will be the NPCs, not realizing how gamers actually function, or the fact that the servers kept crashing, or they apologized by basically giving you some credits for their microtransaction store, but all it was worth was not even the color blue. You could just get a messenger bag in game. Then there was the whole controversy with the canvas messenger bag. Oh, heavens knows, you can't afford that fancy canvas stuff. And then there was the rum. Oh, it's in this fancy black Nuka-Cola bottle. Oh, yes, look at the fancy thing. Oh, by the way, it's actually just really bad rum in a plastic shell that just spills half your rum over the table if you try and pour it out like a normal person. Oh, God, yes, Fallout 76, such a beautiful, fantastic game. The game that basically caused me to turn my nose up at any single pre-order unless it's from Nintendo, because at least I can trust Nintendo not to screw it up. Apart from I'm playing this game. What was I doing? I need a drink. It just worked. It just worked, Ezio. It just worked. It just works. It just works. The creation engine, it's aging very well. It's perfectly fine. The dragon with the train with the dragon animation, it's beautiful. It will never falter. Oh yes, here's a mod that you have to pay us to use, and oh, by the way, we've accidentally replaced your head with a train. By the way, if you want a really good rundown on the entire Fallout 76 controversy, I can highly recommend the Internet Historian's video on it. He did a fantastic job. Me? I'm just going to sit here and complain bitterly about the invisible enemies that come charging at you and you can't do naught about them. Or the empty world, which was just exceedingly empty. Oh, and all of a sudden we've got 5 minutes of Mashima while I'm in the middle of a rant. Is this a distraction tactic, or do you just want somebody's different voice over this? Well, in that case, we are going to turn on the timer. Apart from I've just screwed up the timer as well. I blame Fallout 76 for that. Screw you, Todd Howard. Also, I'm going to pour out a cider. One moment, please. Warner Bros. Is still at it. You couldn't play Suicide Squad when the servers went down for maintenance. Oh, you mean the same game that they decided to release? And then you load it up and it tells you, oh, by the way, congratulations, you've finished the game. The same game that basically did Kevin Conroy dirty. The same game that has basically destroyed part of the Arkhamverse. So the same game that doesn't... Oh, I love that. You have such beautiful writing from Arkham Asylum and Arkham City from Paul Dini. One of the alumni of Batman the Animated Series. And then you turn around and you do... Does the Arkham version of Batman get any great and glorious ending? Oh, heavens no. Oh, that ending of Arkham Knight. No, you don't get to see any great repercussions from that. You get a... oh no, no! You get a lecture from Harley Quinn and... bang. Oh no, I don't think I'm going to be playing that game anytime soon, especially when I saw that it cost, what, £60? £70? For what? To see a lot of the heroes I grew up watching just get murdered? See how far Rocksteady has fallen? Oh no, my friends. I'm going to watch this one slowly burn into oblivion. Assuming you have seen the end to Suicide Squad. No, I have not. I've seen cutscenes, but I've not seen the end. This is a game that I don't mind getting spoilers for. Why? Because why should I care about a game that does that? But you know what the great joy of it is? The great joy of that game? They touted it. This is the final appearance of Kevin Conroy. But it isn't. No, my friends, it isn't. On the contrary, he returns in Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 as his Batman the Animated Series counterpart. There is also another thing that he was involved in, though I can't remember what it is at this very moment. It's just Warner Brothers decided that they were going to try and use his death as clout to sell their game. I do not abide by that. Not in any way, shape, or form. Not for the true voice of Batman, I don't. Well, have you seen Batman on his knees in front of Harley Quinn? On his knees? No, I've seen him tied up on a bench. Words cannot describe my distaste of that moment. I am going to assure you on that one. Atlas is now a company that annoys me the most just now. Fair enough. I don't know that much. I've never played that many Atlas games. I have, however, played Persona 5, and I love the soundtrack. I've heard that they've screwed over the conductor. Or the composer, even, not the conductor. That's an entirely different role in the orchestra. And that's 5 minutes of Imagine we're up. Marvellous. But yeah. It is bugging me now. Kevin Conroy's involved in 2 more projects. One is him reprising his Batman the Animated Series role in Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3, and I don't know what the other one is. But he is definitely involved in 2 future projects coming out. They ruined the music in Persona 5 Tactica. It sounds awful. Oh, don't say that. Persona 5 had one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. Persona 5 also led to one of the best video game covers I've ever heard, which is the J Music Ensemble's version of Life Will Change. I will never not love listening to Patrick Bartley Jr. playing, trading lines with the electric guitar on his alto. It's just such an amazing song. If I could go up to the man and tell him that in person, I probably would. Right, I still need... How many electric Lizophos tails? Wait, no, there we go, 24. I need 30. Well, I've got 2 more than I was anticipating, so I might stand a chance of finishing up the file Lizophos this evening. That's going to be a turn up for the books. What time are we on? Right, so I've done that, that. Okay, so I'm going this way. I beg to differ. I love Persona 5's music, but Persona 3 takes it for me. Never played Persona 3, know nothing about it. Apart from that might be the one that involved the TVs. That's about the extent of it. The thing is, Persona 5 is a game I've classed as I'm never going to stream it. Purely because I would just be following a guide throughout all of the sort of real world things, because I will be absolutely adamant on trying to do all of the relationships in like one stream. I mean, you can't do all of the relationships, but I'd be adamant on trying to do pretty much 95% of them in a single stream, or 95% of them in a single run or something. So I don't know. Persona 5 would be one of those 100+ hour games I'm not entirely sure how I'd handle. Yakuza's easy enough. The game is pretty much you play through the story once and then that's it. But with Persona 5, I'd have to run through the story at least twice if I wanted to do 100% of it. If I wanted a full completion, I'd have to do it a lot more. Oh, no! I couldn't do a full completion of it. Not even the completionist did a full completion of it. I think he did all of the achievements, but he didn't do all of the romancing. Or something along those lines. No, that was Persona 4. Oh, was it? Oh, okay. The thing I like about Persona 5 is a very heist movie sort of thing. And I'm a sucker for a good heist movie. Six. Oi. Go away. One for the music of Persona 3 Reloaded. I don't know. I beg to differ with Persona 5. Oh no, that was in 10. Okay. Nah, I don't know. Well, maybe. I love Persona 3. I don't. The problem with Persona, not Persona 3, Persona 5. In fairness, that's the only Persona game I've ever actually played. The thing is, the romance. I don't know who would have. I suppose Motoko's waifu. I wouldn't mind Futaba. Motoko's sister, however, is the one that wins out entirely for me. It's just, I like her. I think she's cool. Do keep it within the rules of the stream. The ending to Suicide Squad must have been taken down, which is a shame. Is it? Oh no. How will we ever cope? I've already done that one. And I'm guessing I've done that one, so we've got... that one, that one, that one, and that one. I wonder if I can reach it from over here. Say! Say, that's what I'm thinking of. Sai? No. Ah. He. Sai? Sai? I don't know how to pronounce her name. But I like her. I very much like her. If you're able to romance your teacher, you should be able to romance Motoko's sister. Just saying. That's just my opinion, but I'm just saying. 143 hours to 100% Persona 5. Really? Yeah, take it and see how long to 100% it. When I played the game originally, I played it once and I didn't finish it because I got 100 hours in and I got fairly late on, and then I realised that I hadn't 100%ed a bunch of people, so I decided to start again and I never got around to finishing it. Well, that was over 100 hours. I can believe it probably take 143, but yes, Hoodlum is quite right. I would probably be playing it for 200 plus hours just to do one run of it. Does this make you Uncle Sojiro? Me? Look, just because I like coffee and curry does not mean that I'm Uncle Sojiro. Assuming that is Coffee Dad, in which case, yes? Also, I appear to be missing a Lezophos. This is annoying. I found the Lezophos. Right, either I've missed... Right, there's 2 Fire Lezophos up there, but I'm willing to bet by the time I get there, they'll probably turn into Ice Lezophos. Or not. Okay. Okay, so there's 1 set of Lezophos left. Now, How many tails have I got? You like coffee and you like curry. Yes, I do. I do. I freely admit I have a weakness for both. 27. Oh ho! Unless I've missed an enclave of Lezophos, which I might have done all the way up there. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. So, I need some wood. I've got 200, well, 48 now, but... I'm not good under pressure with time like Majora's Mask or Persona's Day system. Coffee and curry is hard to complete in one go because the short days and the thieves' den. I have no idea what that is, but okay. Right. I'm so close to getting the last of these Lezophos tails. Come on. Nah. 28. There's a cave. Up there. If that is a cave where there's fire breath Lezophos and I haven't done it, marvellous. If not, then... hold on a minute. Where am I? I am so close. Ezio, am I correct in saying that the J Music Ensemble got Lynn, the actual singer, for Wake Up Get Out There? I believe so. I may need to check that though. I think they did. Right, that is my Hail Mary. I need that to be Fire Lezophos, and I need them to drop at least 2 tails. And if they do, we can finish the Snow Quill set this evening. Tell you what, give me a minute. I just need to quickly check something. No! J Music Ensemble and Sapphire. So it's not the original singer, as far as I can tell. She does sound very good on that track. Where am I? Done those 3. Did I do that one? I can't remember. I'm going to do that one first, though. So I'm going to have to use the tower to catapult upwards. Wake Up Get Out There is also a great track on the Metagroove album. By the way, if you enjoyed the Persona 5 soundtrack, I recommend looking up J Music Ensemble's Metagroove, which I believe is available on YouTube. It is also on Spotify, and if you want, you can buy the CD. I have not bought the CD, but I have certainly listened to it many times on Spotify. Also linked in the Discord and the Brooks Parlour channel. And if you're not a member of our Discord, !Discord in the chat. So beware, if you do visit the Brooks Parlour Discord channel, there is a chance you will also see me playing a saxophone, so be wary on that point. Bonk. 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 Okay, that's one Lizardos tail. That's one Lizardos tail. Oh, you utter piffle widget. Oh, we are so close. I just need one more Fire Breath Lizardos. That's it, just one more. But don't expect a heads up on it. He will just be randomly playing saxophone sometimes. Exactly, that's me in a nutshell. I just randomly turn up to wherever you are. You're out there in the pub having a nice quiet drink, and then suddenly, boom, I'm straight through the window playing Take the A Train on the saxophone. I'm like the Spanish Inquisition. Oh, whoa. Yes! Yes! That's the snow quill done. I think I probably need more for the stupid Eager Armor. I do, but you know what? 30 Lizardos tails. I'll take it. Right, we can finally finish that bloody armor set. 15 we can probably do in a single run. I'm going to have to go and get more puff shrooms from the depths, but that doesn't matter. Oh, good Bennett. There we go. Right, off to the Great Fairy Fountain. We are slowly, very slowly getting there. Oh, God, Bennett. Right. No quill headdress. 500 rupees. Pain. Pain and misery. That's what this part of the game is. Pain and misery. Do I get anything special for doing all the armor upgrades? Probably not. LMC, please get Ezio watching Food Wars. That is another anime that I feel like I should watch. I remember Dodger explaining to, I think, Total Biscuit many moons ago about that anime. And it's something to do with cooking and the food being so good that women's clothes fall off or something along those lines. Either that, or it was that weird anime with the talking potato. I'm not entirely sure. You know what, if I ever get the throne going, I'll start throwing anime Blu-rays on there as well for people to buy me, and I'll just add them to the Plex server and start watching through them as I go. Which is legal, because I own the physical copy of the thing. It lives on a bookshelf, and I just watch it wherever I feel like it. Also, that is the Snow Quill set. Done. Oh, I should have done that for the rubber tunic so it can be a double whammy, but finally, I have finished the Snow Quill. One of the first armor sets in the game I got, and it's finally at max level. Now, technically, The next armor set on the list is the wild set, which I need a lot of acorns for, apparently. I also need to... Ooh, now hold on. The Trousers of Wind, however, I'm also missing. That's an unfortunate name. We'll gloss over it. Aha! We now have enough opal, so I can finish off the... Wait, the wind set is... That's already a max level. That's a max level, so if I... Oh, no. No, I can't finish it off. Ow, you stupid pain in the backside. Right, I need 75... Oh, no, hold on. I don't have enough opal. Oh, I have nowhere near enough opal. Yes, I need now more opal. 15. And probably 5. Well, we'll get there eventually. Opal seems to come from the rare talises at a fairly brisk pace. Level 3 will be marked up as our next stopgap on that one. Right. Giga armor is the... For which I need Key's eyeballs, apparently. I've got the Ice Breast and the Zophos tails, but I need the Key's eyeballs in order to upgrade it. Well, I'm not going to worry about that. Why, you may ask? Well, simply put... I've technically got the wild set to do first, which requires acorns. And I can do acorns. Acorns are easy enough. People might disagree with the ending of Food Wars, but for me, it got the message across perfectly about what they were actually trying to say. Fair enough. Right, let us switch back to our main gear then. 68, nice. Well, not that nice, but nice enough. So, acorns. You know what? Oh, mighty Oracle. Where is the best place for me to find acorns in this game? Acorn farming. I mean, they're easy to find everywhere, but at the same time... Yeah, somewhere really good would be nice. Dawn the meat... Wait, what? Do the labyrinth. Now, question is, I finished the labyrinths, so does that mean the acorns are still going to be there? Maybe I'll do a labyrinth where I can actually get to the end. Oh, balls to it then. Right. So I need... How many acorns for this? I need 20 acorns. Quite a bit of coarser bees honey. A few energetic rhino beetles. And then star fragments. Yep. Now, my question is, do the acorns remain... Ooh. I don't think I need to set the mark tracker for the acorns. I might. Oh, hello. Oh no, that's a no. That's an acorn. 7. Thought that ending to the Kuroko was flipping hype. I was utterly cheering in my living room watching it, and it did that anime thing where it all brought the OG theme back for the biggest moment, and it was like, yes! I remember seeing a clip like that for a recent episode of One Piece. And that was a hype moment as well. I see One Piece is in hot water as well at the moment. Fortunately. Well, I say at the moment, and I say hot water, for in fairness, it's just people on Twitter being angry, so, you know, the sky is blue and the Pope is Catholic. What are you gonna do? How many acorns do you need? 20. We have 11. What's the anger about? One of the characters actually being 12 years old. Aha! It's a girl, isn't it? Yes. As you expect, with a very tragic backstory. That's 16. 17. It's always the female characters. Always the female characters. With a tragic backstory? No, there are plenty with tragic backstory. Look at Usopp or Chopper. Okay, Usopp's is nowhere near as tragic as Chopper's, but still. Frankie's, I suppose. Frankie kind of counts as a tragic backstory. Brook! I mean, he died, for crying out loud. Oh, that's 20 acorns. Oh, I'll keep those. Well, the cons are what we call those fans. Ah, but she isn't. Look, there's a long story. There's a long story behind it, but it's not what you think. It's One Piece. Expect the unexpected. That just makes me think of card captors now. Right. Card captors of the cloud. Expect the unexpected now. Right. That's an old reference, if anything. Right, we've got enough acorns, and I think I've got enough dragon scales as well. Right, let's see if we can get the wild set upgraded a bit. Off to bed to chill out. Cold here. Wait, what? Oh. Off to bed to chill out a bit. Cold here. Fair enough. Thanks for well, I was going to say hail then. Cheers, Kev. Thanks for stopping by. And you have a good one. And keep warm. This is also important. Yes. Set fire to a nearby fridge. I recommend one of Whipple's. Right, there we go. I will enhance this. If we get to the, if we get get Dragon Quest 12 news this year, I'm just going to assume it's cancelled. I've never played Dragon Quest either, so sure. Go. Oh, that's 1 star. Oh yeah, that's 1 star. Marvelous. How many? Oh, we've got enough Corsa Bee honey to do 2 levels. How about that then? Oh, if we don't get any Dragon Quest 12 news, well, fair enough. What time is it? Oh, I'm really pushing my luck here. Right, okay then. This will probably be the final thing we do this evening, then. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh, I need energetic rhino beetles. Conveniently, I know where to find them. Oh, Dragon Quest 11 is slept on as a game. Sure. I remember Dragon Quest only because there was a funny controller that was in the shape of a slime. To be fair, you started a little later. Yes, I did, in fairness. Very late, in fact. It was basically, I ended up finishing work 2 hours later than I was supposed to, and then I ended up... Well, my sister was visiting this evening, so that took a while, and then I didn't have a chance to set up the stream beforehand, so I had to set everything up before... this evening's been a mess. Right, there we go. Oh, I don't have any of Dinral's fangs. Ooh. That's interesting. Right. First thing, I both listed... Those listed on the course of B, but I don't. Fang. Do I have? I have Nadras, but I don't have the energetic rhino beetles. So I need 2 of Dinral's Fang. That's going to be a pain. Energetic beetles are easy enough now that we've got a farming location and we've got more than enough spikes. So... Yes, okay, right. Okay, so... there must be something on the list I'm able to upgrade. Oh! I can do the Sapphire Circlet up one. I might do that, actually. Yes, I will. Already got all those. Oh, wow. Bye. Yes. See you later. Right. Okay. So the reason I'm going ooh is because we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. We only have 8 armor sets left to do. We have technically it's not a full armor set, but we've got the wild set to do, the wind set to do. Well, sorry, we've got the wild set to finish, the wind set to finish, the eager set to finish, the zonite set to finish, the Zora set to finish, the champion set to finish, the sapphire set to finish, and the tunic of memories. Out of those, we are pretty much nearly at level 4 for the champion levers and the sapphire circlet. We're at level 3 for tunic of memories, Zora, the eager, and the wild and wind sets, and we're at level 2 for the zonite set. We're nearly there. We are very, very nearly there. And I've just realised I've got a sub-story list already added to the spreadsheet, so I don't even need to worry about that. I can just go through and start ticking these off as and when. Awesome. Right. Single piece set. Done. Don't need that anymore. We're getting there. We are getting there. But for now, what I'm going to do is I am going to save the game. Dragon Quest XI is just so well designed as a JRPG, and the only area I would fault it is if you have save points rather than saving anywhere. That's fair enough, but I don't mind a good old save point sometimes. There we go, progress saved, and with that we will continue this next time. There we have it. 8 more sets. We're nearly at the end of the Electric Lizarphos. We've finished the Ice Lizarphos. We have one more cycle, one Blood Moon cycle of Electric Lizarphos, and we're pretty much done, I think. One more Blood Moon cycle of Fire Lizarphos, and we are definitely done. We've finished the Ice Lizarphos. After that, we've just got a few more Talus cycles to go through to get enough opal, enough sapphires and opal to finish off the Sapphire Circlet and the Wind set or something, I think. Then we all... Excuse me. Then we have to start, but we also need to farm down a bunch of Zonai enemies. And we've got a bunch of dragon parts to find. And then we're done. We have finished upgrading every armor set. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups now of all things. We finished updating all of the upgrading even all of the armor sets in the game. Oh, give it another week and we will be done with this part of the game, and that will be brilliant. Then we just have to get through all the sub-stories. These hiccups are going to annoy me on. Okay, hopefully that stops them. Anyway, we're nearly there. We are nearly there. We are nearly there with the armor sets. Once we've done that, we can get to the sub-stories. But it's okay, because we also need to buy a house, but we have more than enough resources after we finish. Once we finish the upgrades, we can start selling a lot. Literally, you do not understand how much I've been hoarding throughout this entire game. We can start selling a lot of the superfluous monster parts we've got to the likes of Beetle. We can get rid of them, we get rupees, we can build up our house, we can start using the Silver Lionel stuff. I've still got the hiccups, unfortunately, but oh well. We can start using the Silver Lionel stuff. We can start farming a few Silver Lionels in order to get really strong stuff. We are going to get ourselves massively overpowered in the final aspects of this game. We are going to get all of the champion weapons. I might break the champion weapons and redo them just for the sake of, I have superfluous amounts of diamonds at that point. I can break these weapons, get reforged, and we're golden. We don't have to worry about anything, and it's brilliant. And then we will just... we can fight Ganon. We can bring this journey pretty much to a close, and it'll be amazing. But anyway, with that said, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that follow button. I do apologise for the hiccups. I don't know why I've got them in a minute. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch us live, well, we'll be right back here on Saturday at... I don't know what time I will be back on Saturday. Probably about 3:30, depending if I have to do some house clearance stuff, but we'll see. And if you've missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with our journey into the world of this fascinating game so far, bearing in mind that we're at now... What? How many episodes are we? We're at 555 episodes on the YouTube archive. We have been doing this for 500 plus episodes. Oh, God, Bennett. You find all these uploaded into the YouTube archive, linked in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey, as I call them, that we've ever been on here on this channel. Unless you're already watching this in the YouTube archive, in which case, please consider hitting that subscribe button, maybe even hitting the like button. And, hey, thank you for joining us in the archive. It's much appreciated, Samurai. Anyway, with that said, I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archive. Thank you very much for joining me as we've travelled through the Vortex this evening. Thank you for joining. We've travelled into the world of this fascinating game. And most importantly of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me here on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. And it always does. These blasted hiccups are really getting on my nerves now. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh yes, and of course, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. And it always does. And hey, a massive thank you to the mighty Turbo Drive Live for the raid. You, sir, are a boss. And with that said, with that done, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are. And as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits. And I'll see you all next time.